This is very exciting. I've got my first batch of successfully propagated red twig dogwood. Those leaves have sprouted because I had the sticks. I watched on the internet finally and understood what was going on. I've been trying to propagate this thing for about 4 years and unsuccessfully every time. I've only probably tried 5 times or so. This is the first time I've gotten any greenery, and the trick is, well, what I did was I have at least 2 nodes on the bottom and at least 2 nodes on the top of the sticks. And if you know what a node is, you know what that is. But yeah, I can actually, a node is one of these bumps right there. So for every stick that I cut off the dogwood, I've got at least 4 bumps. The last 2 are in the dirt here. And then I kept it in water, just a glass of water. I kept the sticks in a glass of water, but more importantly, I had them on top of a radiator, and I think that was the secret. The heat, I think, triggered the sprouting activity. So just today I've transplanted everything into pots. I just dug up this dirt out and back. And hopefully, it looks like I've got 10 plants plus 3 or 4 spares. So maybe 13, 14 plants. They're all kind of, the leaves are very pale green because they haven't been in the sun. So I'm hoping that as I leave them in the sun, and in cooler and cooler circumstances, they'll harden to the outside weather, and then I'll be able to put them outside where they can develop roots and all that stuff. You can hear my aunt in the background. And I've placed my plants on top of a pile of garbage for the moment. So these windows hopefully will provide a little bit of sun to green up and darken up those leaves. And the dirt will hopefully encourage them to put out some roots. And then we'll see what's going on. We'll see how long they live. So now I wanted to document the plant they came off of. So this is out my back door. You can kind of see it. It's just a dogwood that I've been growing for a while. Let's see how big it is. If I can, and that was, these 15 plants were just off that one stick of that plant. So let's head over there. So I don't know if this is any good in this light, but this is basically my red twig dogwood. You can see it's a fairly mature plant, but you can also see where I've tried to take cuttings before, and I've cut a bunch of pieces off of it without success. But given that I just got 15 plants out of one stick, we're looking at well over 100 plants here. Which I'm going to stick in the ground out in Becket, and we'll see how they do. I might jam a few in the ground over here as well. And that's it. So, it took me 3 years to figure it out, with some advice here and there, but not tons of advice. Nobody really knows how to do this. I will say that there was one internet video I watched a while ago where a guy did bunch his plants together, or his cuttings together, and then put them on a heat pad. And because I don't have a heat pad, And it didn't occur to me that I could just stick it on a radiator. I probably lost 2 years to that mistake. But now that's been fixed. So the answer is heat. I was not able to propagate these red twig dogwood, and all I did was put them in a glass of water on the radiator with 4 nodes each. That's all I really required. And actually, some of these sticks are shorter than 4 nodes, so you can probably get away with 3 or 2 or who knows. But it's free, so do 4 and see if they work.